Hey beautiful souls, David Essery here. I wanted to do a video today to talk about a really recurring theme that's coming up in the personal channel messages that I'm doing for people. If you don't know, one of the offerings that I have is that I can channel a personal message for you for your path, or perhaps a particular subject you're going through in your life. And I've been doing a number of these recently since I started offering them. And there's one particular theme that's coming back, and to be honest, it's probably close to half of the messages I'm getting for people are along these very similar lines. And it really is a call to action for us to create the world that we want to live in, to be cautious of our thoughts and the energy we're putting out into the world, and to take back control of our energy. Because this is such a common theme at the moment, I felt it was important that I give it some time, talk about it today, and if you stick with me, we're going to do a little meditation at the end as well too, which is a great example of what we can do when perhaps our focus drifts from what we desire. Now, I'm sure most of you will know that we are creators, we are manifestors, and we build the world around us through our experiences and through our perception. Literally, the way that we see the world is a fabrication of our experiences. And this is really quite obvious when you see, for instance, people that have experienced a lot of trauma in their life. For instance, they may see the world as a very dangerous place, whereas if someone who's really not had to worry about that much in their life may see it as the complete opposite. And that really just completely changes our perception of the world. But of course, we are creators, and what we put our intent into, we manifest more of that. Where attention goes, energy flows. As within, so without. And this all brings us back to resonance, which is such an important subject, which is why I did a separate video on that a little while ago. But essentially, when we are thinking about a particular subject, when we're putting our attention into it, we change the vibration of our systems in order to be in resonance with that thing. This is something we can see quite clearly when we do aura photography, for instance. The particular thoughts and feelings that you have in that moment can completely change the colours within your aura. Lots of people have experimented with this, taking one photo and then going away and, say, meditating on love or peace or something like that for, say, 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then coming back and doing another aura photography and seeing that their colours have completely changed. This is the importance of where we send our attention. And of course, as the statement goes, as I just said, where attention goes, energy flows. So if you're focusing on that one thing, that is the energy that we draw to us. Now, this is an incredibly powerful thing, but sadly, it can also be a bit disastrous, because life on Earth is hard. And none of us, myself included, hands in the air, can focus on positivity at all times. Now, even if we are a really positive, upbeat person who focuses on the things that they want in their life, and therefore are manifesting those things to them, we all have bad days. We all have bad experiences. We all have those moments where our thoughts wander and we go, oh God, what if this happens? Or, oh no, I really hope that doesn't happen. Of course, that's when our thoughts are then thinking about that, and we're shifting our resonance. And that's okay. You know, that's one of the most important things I want to say in this video, is that is okay. That's part of being human. Don't worry about that. But, you know, if we're really being focused on taking control of our energy and trying to manifest what we want in our lives, then when we do have those moments, what we want to be able to do is switch back, to be able to come out of that thought patterns and to realign our resonance with what we want. And this is such an important thing right now. This is why it's coming up in my messages, because this is one of the main things for this year. I told this story, I think, in another video a while back, but at the beginning of this year, I sat down, I was kind of planning a workshop coming up in a few weeks' time, and I wanted to sit down and talk with my guides and my angels, and I said, right, what should I do a workshop on? What can I do to benefit the people? What can I do to benefit the planet? And their response was, what do you want to do? And I was like, a bit like, oh, I don't know what to do with that. I've been so used to sort of receiving such strong guidance on the direction that we need to go in. And of course, that is still happening, particularly at the moment with the build up to the solstice. But this perception shift of what do you want to do was a real kind of shock to me. And this is the importance of this year. It is a time where we need to step into our own strength and our power. We need to decide what we want and who we want to be. That's such an important thing. Who do you want to be? And then align our resonance, set our focus to make that a reality. That's such an important thing. I can't express that enough. And of course, the way to do that is, as I say, maintaining focus on what we want. So for me, when I have those moments where, the mind takes over, maybe we drop out of our heart and we start thinking things that we don't want to do, what I like to do, there's a couple of quick techniques. First of all, I like to take back control of my energy. It's quite possible that those thoughts aren't even your own. It could be something you've picked up within the field, maybe from someone that you've walked past, or, an energy that's left behind in an area you're in. Whatever it is, it may not even be yours. Even if it is yours, that's okay, but we can still shift it back again. So I like to take control of my energy. I like to clear my fields, my physical, my mental, my emotional, and my spiritual fields, and clear my chakras. It's the very first step, just to kind of reset and call everything back into a high frequency. The second step is I like to do some mantras, because this will very, very quickly bring you back into alignment with the thing that you want. So, as I said before, what we focus on, what we set our attention on, shifts our energy into resonance with that. And a mantra, of course, will just shift you into resonance with that thing that you focus on. So when I say a mantra, I mean typically an I am statement. I am happy. I am peaceful. I am abundant. I am successful. Whatever it is, whatever you need in that moment based on what you're thinking. But the word I am is incredibly powerful. We think of it as just as in the English language, just like saying, I am David, I am whoever. But actually the words I am invoke the divine perfection of God. So really, you are flowing that energy, that divine perfection of God into whatever you follow it with. So if you say, I am abundance, you're invoking the divine perfection of abundance. And that is what you're aligning with your resonance with. You can do this very quickly just by saying it 3 times. I am abundant. I am abundant. I am abundant. And that can be enough to shift your energy. Or if you've got the time, it's something, if you can spend 5 minutes doing it, perhaps mixing it with some breathing work or maybe some omming and just repeating that statement over and over again. Honestly, by the end of 5-10 minutes of doing that, you will feel completely different. It's something I like to do sometimes whilst I'm doing the washing up. You have a free bit of time, you're just standing there. There's a lot of energetic work that you can do whilst washing up or any other kind of similar task. And it's so powerful. So that's my 2 top things. I like to reset my energy and I like to realign my resonance through the use of mantras. Now I thought whilst I'm doing this video today, why not run through a quick micro meditation, as I haven't done one of these for a while, to help really set our energy fields. Now, the way I would do this is I would just invoke an energy, usually with some form of the violet flame. In particular, I've been working with the violet flame of the One True Heart, which was, of course, channeled, I think, last year by Lewis Althorn. Such a powerful energy. And again, you can use this in a mantra. I am the violet flame of the One True Heart. Such a powerful tool to help invoke that and channel it through you. And then I direct it through my full body system and through my chakras. And this is what we're going to do today if you feel like joining me, just to help get us into that perfect state. I'll leave a little space at the end as well where we can do a mantra together. I won't actually speak anything out because I'm going to leave that up to you, whichever mantra is right for you. There is no right and wrong way of doing this. Any mantra, you make up the words, whatever feels right to you, as long as if they're positive. And I would also avoid the words not, because the brain has a tendency to kind of skip over that word. So if you say I am not something, your brain interprets as I am that thing. So that's it really. Just avoid the word not and keep it a positive subject, and do whatever you want, do whatever feels right to you. So if you feel like joining me, let's roll into that quick meditation now, shall we? I'm going to share a bit of artwork on the screen. And this is just a simple diagram that I did a while back as part of the Ascension Toolkit, where it outlines the positions of the chakras on the body, the 15 chakra system. If you're not familiar with the 15 chakra system, I've done other videos on the past that you can check out. And of course, we have the physical body on the inside. We have the mental field that surrounds the head, the emotional or karmic field that surrounds the whole body, and then the spiritual field around the outside, which could span anything up to 20 miles or 32 kilometers around you. If you're not overly familiar with the placements or the colors of the chakras here, I thought I'd leave the diagram up. You can do this meditation with your eyes open if you wish, and focus on this, because I am going to move through them quite quickly. The idea is that this is something we can do whilst we're out and about, whilst we're busy, just to be able to flow through them quite quickly. If you struggle with visualizing where it all is at the moment, don't worry, just practice it, and it will become like second nature. You'll be able to do it in 30 seconds in no time. But as I say, in the meantime, just keep your eyes open if you want to, and just focus on where they are. Let's begin just by taking a deep breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Just allowing ourselves to relax now, preparing for meditation. And we're going to start off with a simple invocation to the violet flame of the One True Heart. Repeat after me, either out loud or in your head. I am the violet flame of the One True Heart. I am the violet flame of the One True Heart. I am the violet flame of the One True Heart. And you may become aware now of this beautiful aquamarine and violet energy swirling around you, possibly coming through you and out your heart. Just feel this beautiful energy and allow it to begin to purify you. And let us begin by directing this energy. You can just do this simply with your intent, just by thinking about it. Just invoke the violet flame of the One True Heart to cleanse and burn through your physical body, allowing it to purify every single atom of your physical body, dropping any lower density and leaving this body vibrating at the highest possible frequency. And then invoking the violet flame of the One True Heart to cleanse through your mental field that surrounds your head, cleansing and purifying every single atom of it, dissolving any negative thought patterns, dissolving any thought forms, completely cleansing and purifying this field, and leaving it vibrating at the highest possible frequency. And invoke the violet flame of the One True Heart to cleanse and burn through your emotional body. It completely surrounds your physical one. Allow it to dissolve any lower density to every single atom of this field, purifying any lower emotions, any fear, any stress, frustration, anger, sadness. Just allowing this incredible light to dissolve it all. And leaving this field vibrating at the highest possible frequency. And then direct the violet flame with the one true heart to cleanse and purify your spiritual field. This massive field that spans out up to 20 miles around you, completely purifying it, removing any hooks, cords, attachments, dissolving any shadows, dropping any lower density, and leaving this field vibrating at the highest possible frequency. Then we're going to invoke the violet flame of the one true heart to cleanse and purify each of our 15 chakras, cleansing any lower vibrations and raising each one to the highest possible frequency. Starting with our solar junction chakra. Looks like our own beautiful sun and sits on the very edge of our spiritual field, high up above us. Into our stellar gateway chakra, beautiful golden orange, sits about a meter above our head. To the magenta blue soul star chakra, sits about 18 inches above the top of the head. To the causal chakra, sits about 6 inches above the top of your head. The golden yellow crown chakra, right at the very top of your physical head. To your third eye chakra, right in the center of your forehead, beautiful crystal ball with the green light. To the pure white altar major at the back of your head, right where your spine meets the base of your skull. To your beautiful royal blue throat chakra. To your aquamarine thymus chakra, sits just above your physical heart. To the pink and white and gold of your heart chakra. To the gold of your solar plexus. It sits just beneath the heart, in between your belly button and the heart. To the bright orange of your navel that sits right over your belly button. To the beautiful soft pink of your sacral. And the platinum of your base. Finally to the hematite grey earth star that sits about 6 inches beneath the bottom of your feet. Just allow the violet flame of the one true heart to completely purify these chakras and raise their vibration to the highest possible frequency. Now that we've completely cleansed and purified our energies, let's realign ourselves with what we desire. Just take a moment to say a mantra to support what you wish to manifest in your life. Just repeat it to yourself 3 times and really feel the divine perfection of God flowing as you make those I am statements. Feel the joy and the love that comes with it. Feel the emotion of knowing that you have that thing in your life. Just say this mantra to yourself now 3 times. And smile. knowing that you are creating the world that you desire. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you. There we go. I did take a fair few minutes to run through that there, but when you get used to doing it, you can do that incredibly quickly. As I said before, 30 seconds to a minute, you can completely reset your energy systems and realign yourself with what you want. It's a technique that's well worth practicing. I really hope that helps you guys. And I really, hope you can go out there and create the world that you deserve. Just give one final shout out. I have my workshop tonight, Crystalline Light Preparations for the Great Shift, where the incredible Melchizedek will be joining us and taking us on a journey to the planes of Amenti to receive a massive crystalline light body upgrade to prepare us to be able to anchor the 6th dimensional frequencies that are coming at the solstice. The energy that's coming through with it is just truly incredible, and working with Melchizedek is always amazing, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. If you feel like joining me, I'll pop the link down in the description below. If you've liked this video, please do like and subscribe. I share content like this and channel messaging and all sorts all the time, and I'd love to have you as part of our small community. Thank you so much for joining me, and wishing you a beautiful day. Bye-bye.